1999. The first yard video we're making since our 1997. The first puppy we're going to start off with is a 5.5, 6-month-old little bitch, sired by Wildeside's Renegade, bred to Castaway's Lacey. Lacey's a double granddaughter of Wildeside's Black Bart, and Renegade, of course, is off of our old bandit dog, a son of Outlaw, bred to Kate Sasha, daughter of Niggerino. Lacey's about, like I said, about 5.5 months old, and she's a keeper. She's one of the dogs that we're looking forward to using as brood stock in the future years. Hey, little girl. Hey, Lacey. That's a good girl. She's a little girl. She probably weighs about 22, 23 pounds tops. There, she'll probably end up about a 30-pound, 32-pound dog. This is Wildeside's baby black girl. Baby black girl is about 11 months old. She's off of Champion Cowboy. Champion Cowboy, she's trying to talk over us. Bred to Wildeside's little black girl. Little black girl was a double granddaughter of Kate's Niggerino and a full litter sister to Wildeside's Mean Jolene. Baby black girl's put together about as good as I feel a bulldog could be, especially at her age. Plenty of leg under her, well structured, good attitude, and moves like a cat. Come on, girl. Good girl. And she's definitely one of our future brood stock. She's going to be a real important dog in future years, being a double granddaughter of Niggerino, and also double granddaughter of Niggerino and a double grandson of Grand Champion Outlaw. All right, good girl. This is Wildeside's Rennie. Rennie is off of Wildeside's Renegade, bred back to his granddaughter Dementia. Dementia was off of Bulldozer, who is off of Renegade and Tiger Lil, bred to Ripley, a super inbred Niggerino bitch. Hey girl. Rennie's about 13 months old right now, and she weighs about 42 pounds there. Good girl. Yeah. Hey, Rennie. A real heavy Eli bred little bitch. Real nice structure on her. Still got a little bit winter weight on her, but other than that, she's looking real good. Good girl. This is Wildeside's Dirty Buckskin. Dirty Buckskin is off of our old Renegade dog, bred to CJ5. CJ5's inbred Jeep Honey Bunch off Long's Weirdo and Ronnie. Ronnie was off of Grand Champion Snake, bred to Jeep's sister champion Missy. Dirty has a litter of 2-week-old pups right now that we'll show you a quick glance at in a minute, and they're off Wildeside's Mortician, who is off of Wildeside's Lucifer, bred to Champion Calamity Jane. Calamity Jane is off our old Black Bart dog, who's the son of Bandit, bred to CJ5. Dirty's a good little bitch. Hey, Dirty. Good girl. She's more interested in getting back to them pups than being looking at us. This is Wildeside's Brendy. Brendy's a half-sister to baby black girl. She's off with the old Bulldozer dog and little black girl. Bulldozer, of course, is off Renegade and Tiger Lil, and like I said before, little black girl was a double granddaughter of Niggerino. She has a litter of pups off of Wildeside and Radisi's Bandit, who you'll be seeing him shortly in the house, and we'll be showing you her pups, and then going and showing you the litter of pups off of Mortician and Dirty Buckskin. Hey, Brendy. Good girl. Again, she's more interested in getting back to them pups than to have us take pictures of her. Hey, girl. Come on. Hey, babe. Good girl. These puppies are off of Brendy and Wildeside and Radisi's Bandit. Bandit's off our old Bandit dog, a son of Outlaw, to Durham's Jeepette, a daughter of Jeep. And Brendy, of course, is Bulldozer, little black girl. So you've got the Jeep up on the top, and on the bottom you have the Outlaw and the Niggerino, as well as the Outlaw on top through Bandit's dad, our original old Bandit dog. These pups are about 16 days old right now, and as you can see, they're nice, fat, healthy pups. They're laying in a heated whelping nest, which we plug in at night if it gets cool. Otherwise, during the daytime, of course, it's off, and this way they aren't shivering and losing body weight. They look like a bunch of Easter eggs, assorted colors. Hey, guys. Hey, what do you say? These are the pups off of Mortician and Dirty Buckskin. They're the same age as the Brendy Bandit pups. You see they're a lot smaller due to the fact that both their parents are much smaller dogs than the litter we just showed you. They're looking real good. Again, they were born the same day as Brendy's were, which makes them, I believe, 15 or 16 days old. And they're getting hungry, looking for their mom. Working overtime. Overtime off of a half-brother and sister breeding off Crenshaw's Champion Jeep. Her father was Garrett's Tater, her mother is Garrett's Raquel. She's a good producing dog. She's going close to 9 years old now. She has a litter of pups in the doghouse there off of Bandit, the Wildeside and Radisi's Bandit dog, the son of Bandit that we have, bred to a daughter of Jeep. And she'll be going back to California after this litter to retire at Louis Leva's house, the gentleman who let us get her from a few years back, as their house dog. So she's going home to California to retire. All right, girl, no more breedings out here. Have the good life. All right? Sitting around the house. She's a real special dog. She's a sweetheart as well, ain't you, okay? Pups off of Overtime and Bandit. And they're about 3 or 4 days older than the pups off of Brendy and the pups off of Dirty Buckskin. As you can see, they're good looking little pups, super line bred. 3rd generation on their pedigree, I believe it's a 3rd. The sires are Grand Champion Outlaw, Jeep, and Jeep. That's the pedigree on these. Needless to say, we're keeping a pair for future brood stock on this litter. The little monkeys. And here's the little guy of the litter. All right. Bye, guys. This is Wildeside CJ5. CJ5 is close to 9 years old now. She's off of Long's Weirdo and Ronnie. She's a real good producing bitch. Appears in the pedigrees of a lot of our dogs, and she still acts like a puppy, as you see. She's getting old, but she still got a lot of spirit. If she wasn't having all this middle-aged winter weight on her, she'd probably weigh about 35 pounds. She's probably more like 40 right now. All right, we gotta go, CJ. We got stuff to do. These pups are 8.5, 9 weeks old. They're off of Champion, Cowboy, and Lizard. Lizard's off of Hellraiser and Dixie. They're ready to go home. Two will be getting shipped next week, and one will be getting picked up from a gentleman from down in Louisiana. Like I said, they're between 8.5 and 9 weeks old right now, and you can see nice, fat, healthy pups with a lot of spirit and good attitude. All right, kids, we got to move on. Wildeside's Dementia. Dementia's the mother of Rennie, who we showed you a little earlier, and Dementia's off of Bulldozer and Ripley. Like I said, very heavy Niggerino bred. with a pinch of outlaw blood through the old bandit dog and the Eli Corvino kingfish crossed through Tiger Lil. Dementia is a big old girl. Probably here, she's probably standing at about 55 pounds. Got a little extra weight on her, of course, because she's nursing pups. And we'll give you a quick peek at her pups while we're here, all right? Come on, girl. These pups are about 4 days old. They're off of Wrangler and Dementia. Wrangler is off of Champion Cowboy, bred to his half-sister Champion Shirley, which makes Wrangler triple-bred Grand Champion Outlaw. And Dementia is one-times Outlaw through Renegade, her grandfather, who is off of Bandit. Like I said, they're 4 or 5 days old, and they're nice, happy, content puppies. You can see they're just sleeping the way healthy puppies should. You see them squealing and crying and moaning, that's usually can be a bad sign, but they look real good for this age. And go see some more dogs. This is Wildeside's Hannibal. Hannibal's about 8 years old. He's off of Wildeside's Lucifer, a double grandson of Niggerino, bred to Red Menace. Red Menace was off of Wildeside's Mean Jolene, Lucifer's older sister, and Long's Weirdo, which makes the pedigree roughly, the easiest way to call it would be 2/3 Niggerino, 1/3 out Jeep, and the out is Long's Weirdo himself, an inbred son of Jeep and a great producer who was a registered merit dog. It's a nice warm day, so Hannibal's conserving his strength. Let me see if I can get him up. Hey, buddy. Come on, Hannibal. There you go. Yeah, buddy. Here, show him. Yeah. He's getting old. Powerful old dog. Like I said, inbred Niggerino and the 1/3 out Jeep. This is Wildeside's Possum. Possum's an inbred daughter, Wildeside's Lucifer. We had bred old Lucifer to Brad Howe's dog Flossie, who was off of Long's Weirdo and Garrett's Flossie, so real tight Jeep. And then we took a bitch from that named Lucy and bred it back to Lucifer and got Possum, who is about as hyper little bitches as they come. She's buckskin and white and wide open, as you see. Hey, girl. Here. Come on, Possum. Woo! All right. This is Wildeside's Destiny. Destiny is off of Wildeside's Tyson, who is off of Black Bart and CJ5, who is owned by Leela Bell up in either Massachusetts, Connecticut, or Rhode Island. I'm not sure which one, but that's where Lee is, in one of those states up there. And her mother was Wildeside's Cheyenne off of Renegade and Tiger Lil. Destiny's still got some winter weight on her, as you can see. She's being stubborn about getting the pounds off. She tends to be pretty laid back most of the time. And she'd be about a 33-pound, maybe 34 tops conditioned weight, as far as confirmation shows or whatever. I'd say probably 33 to 35. Hey, Destiny, come here, girl. Come here. Come here. I want that bone. All right. This is Net and Wildeside's Gnarly. We were able to acquire her through our friend Mike Net in upstate New York. She is a full sister to Wildeside's Ripley. Ripley is off of Kate's Rambo and Pandora, which is real inbred Niggerino. We will not be able to show Ripley today because she had puppies yesterday, and we don't want to disturb her nursing her pups. They're off the Champion Cowboy and her, and they're quite special and feel best to just let her be. Gnarly's from a repeat breeding. She's under 3 years old, and she's gorgeous. That's the best way to describe you, huh, Gnarly? And about as they come. Here, Gnarly. Good girl. Eve, Eve, come here. Quit being antisocial. Come here, girl. Eve is right off our old bandit dog, bred to Garner and Wildeside Sasha. Garner and Wildeside Sasha was off of Champion Chinaman, bred to Zipper. Zipper was an inbred daughter of Niggerino, off of Niggerino, bred to his daughter Kate Sasha. Eve's a real good dog, a very good producing dog as well, and I believe she's about 8 years old now. Good baby. And we just bred her to Champion Cowboy 2 days ago. This is Wildeside and Gina's Isis. Gina is my daughter, and this is her dog. And she is off of Wildeside and Radisi's Bandit, bred to Possum, the buckskin and whitefish you saw, the inbred daughter of Lucifer. Isis, I believe, is about 5.5 months old right now. And she's a big girl. Big white girl, huh? Yeah. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl, Isis. Wrangler is off a Champion Cowboy, bred to his half-sister Champion Shirley, which makes him triple line-bred Hargrove's Grand Champion Outlaw. Wrangler's about 2 years old now, and a powerful built young dog, and the offspring he has thrown so far are looking really good. Hey, Wrangler. Whoa, nice throw, Ed, huh? Let's try a little better this time. Hey, Wrangler. Man, it's too hot for this. Come here, buddy. Good boy. Good buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Come here, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. He weighs about 50 pounds right there. This is Wildeside's Lizard. Lizard's the mother of the 3 brindle pups you saw by the pins. She's off of Wildeside's Hellraiser and Wildeside's Dixie. Good girl. Ah, can't trick you with that trick, can I? Lizard's about 4 or 5 years old, I believe. About 4 years old now, maybe 5. And a real good little dog. She's probably about, 43, 44 pounds right here. And she lives to nip and bite, don't you? Don't you? Yeah. All right. Good girl. Hey, girl. Hey. This is Wildeside's Laverne. Laverne is off of Champion Cowboy, bred to Castaway Kennel's Lacey, double granddaughter of Black Park. You saw her younger sister, the first dog on the video, off of Renegade and Castaway's Lacey, Black Lace. That little bitch's name was, of course. And Laverne's about, I believe, about 15, 16 months old now. Well put together little dog, real heavy Grand Champion Outlaw bred, twice on the bottom through Bandit and twice on the top through Cowboy. Good girl. This is Wildeside and Gina's Pico Diablo. Another one of my daughter's dogs. He's about 2 years old. He's a little guy. He weighs about 29, 30 pounds there. Maybe 28. And he's off a Champion Cowboy and CJ5, which makes him really heavy bred Bow Honey Bunch with a little bit of Rascal in there. Diablo. Hey, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come on, you little monkey boy. He's got some long legs to him. Whoop, there he goes. Good boy. This is Wildeside Xena. Xena's off of Champion Cowboy and Bay Stakes Miss France. Miss France is an outstanding producer bitch that you'll see at the end of the video who we have acquired and is now our house dog, and right now she is full of puppies off Mort and off Wildeside's Mortician. Xena's a big girl. She probably weighs about 46 pounds right there and isn't carrying a heck of a lot of winter weight yet. She's lost most of that winter weight. She's about 19, 20 months old right now. Come here, Xena. Good girl. She's a good little dog. That's cool. Yeah. This is Wildeside Cheyenne. She is the mother of Destiny, who you saw a little earlier. She's right off of Renegade and Tiger Lil. Come here, Shy. You can see why we call her Cheyenne. It's because she's shy. Has nothing to do with Cheyenne, as far as the city of Cheyenne or anything like that, because she's a shy little girl. Can't see a little strange. Good girl, Shy. Come here. Come here, girl. She weighs about 41 pounds there. There's a lot of winter weight on her still. Having trouble getting it off her. This is Wildeside Squaw. She's off of Wildeside's Weirdo, bred to Sable. Sable's off of Renegade and Overtime, which makes her a outlaw Jeep cross with a little bit of Niggerino through Renegade. She's about 2.5 years old, and we recently just reacquired her on the yard. We had sold her as a puppy. We were able to get her back, and she's used for breeding. And we bred her the other day to Angus too, who you will see later in the video. Good girl, real well-structured dog with great attitude. This is Wildeside's Rabel. She's a half-sister to Squaw. The bitch you just saw, she is off of Sable, who is off of Renegade and Overtime, bred back to her father Renegade, which makes her an inbred daughter of Renegade, with the outcross being Tater and Raquel. She's about 6 months old, and one of my favorite dogs on the yard. She is wide open. Right, Rabel? Yeah. Rabel. This is Weirdo. Weirdo is about 8 years old. He's off our old Bandit dog and Freckles. Freckles was a littermate to CJ5. He's a real good bulldog and a very good producer also. And outstanding breeding on him. He's still got a lot of winter weight, believe it or not, in good shape. He's about a 45, 46 pound dog tops. Right now he's probably weighing about 52 or something, maybe 55 even, huh buddy? Yeah, good boy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, good boy. This is Wildeside Dixie. Dixie's off of Tiger Lil, the first breeding ever done with old Lily, and bred to Hollingsworth Paper Jr., one of the few dogs at the yard that we kept that had Hollingsworth blood in them. She's about 8.5 years old, a very good little dog and a very good producer. Carrying a lot of winter weight right now, as you see. And in good condition, she's about a 34, 35 pound dog and a very tall dog at that weight. Hi, Dix. We had sold her as a puppy to a young man, Randy Torres, down in Miami, but he was unable to keep her, and we reacquired her when she was about a year old. And she's been here ever since. Good job. This is Wildeside's Dice. Dice is off of Renegade and Wade's Champion Sadie. Dice is a real good old bitch. She's full of puppies right now off a Champion Cowboy. I believe her due date is in 5 days, though she could go a few days past that, of course. Girl. I'm not going to have her running around too much. Puppies don't need a rough ride. Said she's off of Renegade and Wade's Champion Sadie. This is Callisto. Callisto is off of Champion Cowboy and CJ5. She's a littermate to Pico Diablo, the little short guy you saw a little earlier that's owned by my daughter Gina. Callisto's a good looking little girl. She'd probably be about a 31 pound dog if we took all that dead weight off of her. Still going through, it's only April, so we're still going through getting that winter weight off. Up here in the hills, it does get to stay cooler until April, sometimes into a little bit of May, so didn't keep her weight on a while. Good little girl, huh? This is Wildeside Sable. She's off of Renegade in Overtime. So, Renegade, grandson of Niggerino and Outlaw, do Overtime a double granddaughter of Jeep. And I guess she's in an antisocial mood today. Good girl. Hey, Sable. Hey, girl. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Come on, Sable. Cool. She's about 40 pounds there fat. Gabrielle weighs about 31 pounds there. She's right off a Champion Cowboy in Overtime, which makes her pedigree double granddaughter of Jeep to a double grandson of Outlaw, Jeep's half brother. Needless to say, she's a very special little bitch. Bred fantastic, has a real good attitude, little bitty thing. We plan on breeding her back to her father, Champion Cowboy, when she comes into this next heat, which should make some really good foundation stock. Good girl. Hey, Gabby. This is Wildeside's Frowsy Louise. She's off of Wrangler and CJ5. She's about 15 months old. Has a super attitude, well-structured bitch. Very heavy-bred honey bunch. Hey, Frowsy. Come here, Frows. Good girl. Girl, Frows. Hey, Frows. Good girl. You see what? Yeah, it's a good. Yeah. This is Wildeside's Terror. Tara's off of Renegade and Tiger Lil. She's the older sister of Cheyenne. She's a litter mate to Wildeside's Bulldozer, Wildeside's Jaws, and a full sister to Genghis Khan, a real well-known dog, a real good producing dog up in Michigan. Terrible! Good girl! Yeah, girl! She's about a 32 pound, 31 pounds there. Probably could drop a few pounds as the warmer weather comes through. Probably have her about 30 pounds, 29, 30 by July. It does get pretty warm. This is Wildeside's Catfish. Catfish is a super inbred little bitch. She's off of Wildeside's Gunther, who is off of Bandit and Kate Sasha. Bred to Barracuda. And Barracuda was off of Renegade and Piranha. Piranha was Lucifer's sister, a double granddaughter of Niggerino. And Renegade was Gunther's brother off of Bandit and Kate Sasha. So her pedigree is basically nothing but outlaw to our old Bandit dog and Niggerino. And we are going to attempt to breed her to Willie, a super tight inbred Jeep dog off of Long's Abe and House Flossie 2, as soon as she's ready to breed. She just started her heat cycle. It should make a heck of a outcross. Two really tightly bred dogs on real outstanding bloodlines. Hey, Fishhead! Come here, girl. She's getting up there in age. I believe she's about 4 years old now, maybe going close to 5, huh? Good girl, Fish. Yeah, good girl. Yeah. Wildeside's Pandora. She's off a Champion Cowboy, bred to his daughter, Wildeside's Cowgirl. Cowgirl was off a Champion Cowboy, bred to his half-sister Champion Shirley, and Cowgirl was a litter mate to Wrangler. So she's really super inbred Grand Champion Outlaw through Cowboy and his half-sister Champion Shirley. She's about 7, 8 months old. She's got a lot of dead litter weight on her now. She'd probably be about 28 pounds at the most at this age in her life if she wasn't carrying all that fat. She's probably about 30. Hey, little monkey. Good girl. This is Wildeside's Willie. Willie is off of Long's Abe, bred to House Flossie 2. Flossie 2 is off of Abe's brother, Long's Weirdo, to his half-sister, Garrett's Flossie, who is off of Jeep and Solly. Willie is 6 times Jeep in 4 generations, 72.8% Jeep, and he's about 15 months old, and a real well-structured bulldog, especially considering how tight he's bred. He probably weighs about 47 pounds there. Hey, Willie. Good boy. We are going to attempt to breed him within the next few days, and we're crossing our fingers because he is very dog aggressive, and we'll be making an attempt and see if we can get him to get interest in breeding. Hey, Willie. Good boy. Little Emma is off of Wrangler, bred to Newt. Newt is off of Renegade and Ripley. Wrangler's off Champion Cowboy and Champion Shirley. Emma's about 40 pounds there. She's about 10 and a half months old. Good girl. Here, Emma. There you go. This is Wildeside's Kanga. She's off a Champion Cowboy, bred to the Untouchables, Hannah. Hannah was off of Untouchables Tiverton, and Wildeside's Lizzie Borden, the daughter of Bandit. So she's triple bred outlaw, twice through Champion Cowboy, once through our old Bandit dog, through his very good daughter, Wildeside's Lizzie Borden. Tanga's about 5.5 months old. She weighs probably about 26 pounds there, 25 pounds, somewhere in that area. And she's wide open. Good little dog. This is Wildeside Baby Gate. She's 13 months old. She's off of Wildeside's Renegade, bred to his daughter Terror, who is off of Renegade and Tiger Lil. She's about 34, 35 pounds right there, and she's 13 months old and a good-looking little girl. There you go, girl. There you go. Cowgirl is off with Champion Cowboy, bred to his half-sister Champion Shirley. She's probably about 42 pounds as she stands there at the weight she's carrying now. Hey, Cowgirl. Good girl. She's about 25, 26 months old. She's a good bitch, and pups off her are looking really good. That's a good baby, huh? This is Wildeside's Black Angus too. Angus is off of Renegade and Wade's Champion Sadie. He's about 4.5, 5 years old. He's a good producing dog, a very good dog, and a well-bred dog. As far as structure, I think as good a structure as you'll find on a bulldog, on a game-bred bulldog especially, huh? Boy, Angus. Come on, buddy. Yeah. This is Wildeside Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea's about 7 months old. She's off of Wildeside's Renegade and Ripley. Very special breeding. Super heavy bred Niggerino with that little bit of outlaw blood through the old Bandit dog. She probably weighs about 30, 32 pounds top there. Hey, Sweet Pea. Good girl. Hey, Sweet Pea. Good girl, yeah. There you go. She's a happy little monkey. This is Wildeside's Renegade. He's now 9 years old. You've heard me refer to him throughout this video. I consider him probably the most important dog that we ever had in our breeding program, and he still is producing pups occasionally. He's a direct son of Bandit and Kate Sasha, which makes his grandparents Grand Champion Outlaw and Grand Champion Niggerino. And like I said, a very special dog, and I consider him the key dog in our breeding program. Hey, Renegade, he's 9 years old now. Still feeling pretty good. Still obnoxious, huh? Yeah. This is Champion Calamity Jane. She's owned by Arnold Stevens Jr. and Arnold Stevens Sr. She's here to be bred to one of our stud dogs when she comes in heat, and we bred her. She was off of Black Bart and CJ5. Bart was off of Bandit and Swinson's Holly. CJ5 off of Weirdo and Ronnie. Her conditioned weight would be between 28 and 29 pounds. There's CJ. She's got a little bit of winter weight on her still, as you can see. Calamity. Good girl. Wildeside's Mortician. Mortician is off of Champion Calamity Jane, the bitch you just saw. Bred to Wildeside's Lucifer, a double grandson of Niggerino. We were fortunate enough to be able to reacquire this dog who we had sold as a puppy to a good friend of ours on the West Coast. We've had him back on the yard about 3-4 months, and like I say, we're very, very happy to get him. Come here, Mort. Get up on your dog house. Get some attention. There we go, buddy. Boy, yeah. Good boy, yeah, Mort. Come on, Mort. There you go, buddy. Hey, Mort. Wildeside and Radisi's Bandit. He loves to have his belly scratched. He's right off our old Bandit dog, bred to a daughter of Jeep. Come on, Bandit, get up. Jeez. Come on, boy. There we go. Show him what you look like. Yeah. There you go. He's a brute. Anyway, he's a real intelligent dog. He loves attention and a very good dog in every respect. And we feel he's going to prove to be a great producer, even though he's been bred very little up until the last year. Good boy, Bandit. This is Wildeside's Casino. We call her Cassie. She's right off of Crenshaw's Grand Champion Blackjack. She's heavy bred Rascal Honey Bunch with a bit of red boy. She's about 8 months old now, and just an awesome specimen of a bulldog. She probably weighs about 40 pounds there. Good girl, Cassie. That's a good girl, huh? Hannah's about 5 months old. She's off of Wildeside's Hannibal, who you saw earlier, who is off of Lucifer and Red Menace. Bred to Hidden Hollow's Champion Dusty. Champion Dusty was off of Igor, which makes Champion Dusty a double granddaughter of Wildeside Renegade. Hannah's about 5 months old. She's just full of fire. And her and Cassie have a hate-love relationship. They play back and forth on the chain constantly. Champion Cowboys off a half-brother-sister breeding off Hargrove's Grand Champion Outlaw, who was a 7-time winner. Cowboy's a very important part of our yard, as you've seen all the offspring we've kept off him, and we feel he's destined to be known as a great producer. And he's on his way to that pretty well right now. Good boy, Cowboy. Hey, Cowboy. Come here, buddy. Cowboy. This is Wildeside Zoe. Zoe is off of Wildeside and King Stump, who is off of Holland's Hap and House Flossie 2, which is a Jeep Red Boy cross. Bred to King's Banshee, who is a litter mate to Cowgirl and Wrangler off of Champion Cowboy, bred to his half-sister Champion Shirley. Zoe's a gorgeous little bulldog, put together real nice, got a great attitude, and she's about 10 months old, I believe, right now. Hey, girl. Hey, Zoe. This is Triple J Kennel's Grand Champion Street Sweeper. He is out here at Wildeside Kennels for 3 years. He's been here a year, so he'll be another 2 years. Triple J Kennels from Ohio. Let us bring him down here and give him an opportunity to see how he can do as a producer. So outstanding bulldog. He's basically an Eli Kingfish cross with a little bit of honey bunch and a little bit of Hank blood in him. Good boy, Sweet. Good boy. Hey, this is Wildeside Sasha. She's a littermate to Sweet Pea up Renegade and Ripley. Actually, she's Wildeside and Gina's because she belongs to my daughter. Sasha! Good girl. Come here, Sasha. Louise. Come here, girl. Hey. Thank you, love. Bay State's Miss Prance. Miss Prance is an Eli Alligator cross, an outstanding producer. And we're very fortunate to be able to acquire her permanently from Bay State Kennels as a brood bitch. Right now, she's full of puppies off a Wildeside Mortician. She's also a great house dog and great all-around dog. Good girl, Miss Prance. Well, I guess we're going to call it a day, get back to the yard, take Miss Prance for a little walk, and I hope you enjoy the video and visiting with us here at Wildeside Kennels. I want to thank Christy for doing the taping for this year's video. It can be a real pain in the butt because needless to say, these dogs don't stand there on cue and strike their sexiest pose. All right, thanks a lot, hope you enjoy the video.
This is yes, but I haven't. Bob Lim made this for me, and I haven't used it yet. You know, not since I've been here. I have more down there. We're gonna go down there. No, it's.
On the sun, it doesn't hit.
Huh?
If the sun, it doesn't hit. It's protect against
Yeah,
the sun.
pretty much.
Yes? Да.
It's only 10.
Metal?
This.
Metal? Это разметал?
That's why it's so hot.
Barbecue.
Huh? What do you say?
Барбекю.
Oh yeah, barbecue. You're right.
А что барбекю?
Ну, это где барбекю делают. Фишка такая.
We'll go down there and do the thing. These are the scales we use, digital.
О,
Yeah.
о, ты смотри, какие весы-то классные, да.
Very accurate. Nobody can cheat me on the weight.
Вот из дедов.
This done? Champion Chomper.
Чомпер. О, дай чомпера. Это сан из
Frisco.
Фриско.
You won the trophy.
Раз. Is this dog your dog?
He's dead.
Oh, yeah.
А, он умер.
He was my dog.
Это что?
A bullet. Bullets.
Пули?
Yeah.
А это чомпера, да? Чомпер.
Huh? Trophy.
Чомпер.
Yes, for chomping.
Чомпер.
Это за что спросил? Это чемпион.
Шоу-дог.
Best
Oh.
in show.
Best in
Oh,
show.
best in
Underdog.
show.
Шоу-дог.
She was real champion and best in show.
Yes. He beat champion Jimmy
Он побил
The
чемпиона
Thunderdome.
Джимми
57 minutes.
за 47 минут. 57 минут.
А Джимми какой? Бутс? Нет?
Джимми Бутс?
No,
No.
Jimmy. Champion
Jimmy
Jimmy
Butts,
from
sorry.
Florida.
О, из Флориды. Раз, а почему там написано шоу?
Шоу-дог.
Best in show.
А, best in
Он
show.
одновременно и реальный чемпион, и
He's
Переведи.
a real champion and a show champion.
No.